Real quick, hopefully you watched the video on the S2000 CR. So first thing I'm going to let you know, I just got a text from her 10 minutes ago. She made it home safe. Over 1,000 miles. And I was texting her off and on because I wanted to make sure she made it home safe. You know, she flew in, came to meet us. We're a bunch of strangers that she found on the internet, paid us, picked her car up and started driving. She didn't know, you know, how good the car is. We tested it enough in the parking lot and got it hot, and, you know, we drove it more than we showed on the video, but we want to make sure if it's going to break, it breaks here. Well, we were pretty confident it was good. It sat in a climate controlled environment. There was nothing really bad, you know. So a lot of people had messaged me and even commented on the video, hey, why would somebody do that to a CR? CR is this unbelievable, you know, prestigious S2000. In 2008, it wasn't that special because it was just under the S2000. It was essentially the last model year of the S2000. We'd heard, if you was into the car back then, you know the rumors, there's an S2000 CR, it stands for Club Racer, it's going to be this unbelievable car. There was rumors it might have a bit more power, it might have this, it might have that. And the reality was it came with the same engine, it came with the same wheel as the previous year, but just darker. They took the convertible top away, which now we think is the best thing in the world. But then a lot of people said, well, you took away what I really like about the car. I get in the car, I click two levers, I hit a button, the top goes down. I'm in a convertible. Why didn't they make it a hardtop convertible? You know, Honda does things to save money and make it a little bit more special by putting tuned suspension and bracing, and, you know, there's got a shift light on the dash or a peak RPM light, I think they call it. So my point being, in 2008 wasn't that special. So to get one and say, well, this is the car I like, and it was a special color, Apex Blue Pearl, was only available on the CR. It was different to the two other blues that they had. So for someone to buy that car and say, well, my vision is to put a convertible top on there, and these are the wheels I want, and this is the extra Alcantara, it's a vision that someone has, and that's what we do building a car. A lot of people will judge when it's not their style. So my point being, to do that to a car that was a $28,000 car, they paid less than 28, by the way. It was a point where the dealers couldn't give those cars away. They sat on the lot for months. So to pay less than 28 grand and start modifying it was not sacrilege. It wasn't that big a deal. You're modifying it to your taste. And then to find out he got sick and passed away and the car sat for years is just an awful, sad story. And we wanted to be involved. Of course, we're a business, of course we charge for it, but we did a lot of extra things that we didn't charge for because we kind of relate to this whole thing. You guys watching this, I know there's a bunch of you 20-year-olds and 25-year-olds that think I'm full of crap, but there's also a bunch of you 50 and 60-year-olds that are watching, and you can relate to this. You put your time and effort and vision into a car, and someone comes behind you and goes, well, why would you do this? That's stupid. This is ridiculous. It's because it's not their vision, it's your vision. And to leave that for someone else to pick up the pieces and try and make something from it, it's a sad thing. It's an emotional thing. So I'm glad that we got it running. We didn't change it too much. One, I didn't want to get involved in that convertible top unless we changed everything back to CR. And we didn't have the parts available. And this is what we had. And we basically kept the vision alive, what he had. So everything is essentially the same. We took the supercharger off because the supercharger wasn't going to work. Put it back to running condition, reliable. She can drive it, have fun with it. So point being, she made it home, 1,000-mile drive home. She did it in 2 days. That's a lot of driving for one person. No one there to sit next to you and say, hey, is everything okay? Does the car feel good? You know, what was that funny click? Is that supposed to do that? It's a big deal. So I'm happy she made it home, and I'm happy we could get this car to her. The people that have PM'd me to say, hey, can I get her information so I can buy this car off her and, you know, flip it? I'm not doing that. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to take advantage of her and say, hey, this car is a basket case. You should sell it to us. And then we sell it for, you know, $300,000 on Bring a Trailer or whatever you guys think it's worth. I didn't want to do that because, for one, it's morally wrong, and two, You've got to put yourself in that position. Do you want somebody doing that to your project after you pass? We're all going to die. It's just reality. It's the shit that you leave behind that other people have to deal with. Do you want to leave something they can use or something that is completely useless? Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy that video. I'll link it to this video so you can see it. But moral of the story is, build what makes you happy. Build your car for you, not for what somebody else thinks. Let them build their car. If I don't see you, I'll see you at the tail of the dragon. If not, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your cars.